Welcome back to the ScreenSavers Podcast.
Hello there.
We are here to talk about 6 months in.
Yeah. It's been 6 months since we've started YouTube, so we're going to be just talking about how our experience has been so far and all of our different thoughts. We kind of have a lot of convoluted things going on in this one, but we just kind of want to put them out there because, you know, we want to benchmark this spot that we're in right now.
Yes.
In time, so we can always look back, just like how we benchmarked the first podcast episode when we released our first couple episodes. So today I'm here with Sam, as usual, my favorite little co-host out of the options being just Sam.
I'm all he could get.
Yeah, that's it. I asked all the other Sam clones, and this is the one that actually wanted to participate. You got something you want to start with, or do we want to just consult the list? Did you have like a first thing you wanted to specifically bring up?
First off, we are at, right now, as of this moment, we're at 109 subscribers.
Yep.
Technically, it's been 7 months, I think, because it was September when we started, and it is currently the 17th of March, which I think is, so it's been like 6.5 months, but.
True. I guess since our first upload.
Yeah, 6 months.
Whatever. Yeah, 6-7 months, whatever it is. But,
you don't cut that. You know, just fucking cut that.
Just delete the whole fucking video.
Oh, but first we want to, something we want to go over is just like how we've seen our progress over 6 months, how we've seen our growth, some of the equipment we use, where we started, where we are now. And actually, I think that'd be the best part to start with is where we started and where we are now, specifically with where we started recording at and where we were editing videos. So first, where we were recording. We were recording in your house first.
Yeah. We talked about this a little bit in the first episode just because we switched between the two. But yeah, we started out in the upstairs studio space of my house. And then we moved to a studio space that we were renting. And then we went back to my house, and then months later, we're now in a new space. This is the house that I will be inevitably moving into with a couple other roommates. But for now, we get the basement. So this is just the recording space. Let me just say, we don't get a good shot of it because of the cameras, but bro, the setup is so much nicer now. We got like decorations and stuff. If anything, you know what? I'm stealing Sam's camera temporarily here. I'm gonna put it back after, but let me show off one thing in the setup that I'm really happy with.
We got the Nintendo Power right here is the one I bought, which is A Link to the Past, and right here is Zelda 2 because these covers are amazing. Yeah. And they were not that expensive, so we were like, well, yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, so those are official Nintendo magazines, Nintendo Power magazines. Yes. We bought them off eBay for a pretty good price. We had to buy like magazine frames, so they're really thick, but they're the whole magazine in them. And we got the fit, and it looks so nice. We've always talked about the concept of getting merch and other items for our setup based on the things we play. So, for example, right now we're playing through Shovel Knight. So I got this little Shovel Knight amiibo I've been keeping in here. I plan on bringing more amiibos in eventually to match other games, but you know, slowly the decorations will be coming in. We're talking about probably hooking up some shelves next month, but I love this place. The space is so nice because like I think the only downside to the space is it isn't 100% soundproofed. You can tell, but God, the soundproofing in the rented studio so bad.
Ooh,
it was
yikes.
So bad, bro. Rewatching like
and we couldn't change anything.
Yeah, it had to be as is. No nailing into walls or anything. It's like there was already stuff in there, so. Yeah, this is 10 times nicer. We have soundproof foam all over the walls now. We have it out of it like across the whole basement, out of frame. But I love this space. We also get carpet. That's always been my biggest thing. I love carpet. It's so cozy. When it comes to like equipment and stuff,
we have started with basically the same stuff. The only things I would really say that we've upgraded on is we got the retro tink.
Yeah.
So higher quality retro game recordings, and
I think that's it.
And we have those 2 monitors set up. So we have
true
3 monitors now instead of just 2.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna steal the camera again. Here we go.
Yeah, this is what we see.
We have our main display, which is where we watch the game on the big TV, of course. And then to our left is the 2 mounted displays where we keep our camera, the recording for the game, and then the top monitor is our Audacity with our audio. And then right now, since we need 2 setups for 2 different cameras, we're using Sam's laptop he uses to edit. We got pretty much all of it cable managed minus 1 or 2 things, but it's nice and beautiful and way fucking nicer than our last setups. Holy shit. But yeah, like our first ever setup in my house, we didn't have a second monitor at all.
Wait, we were on a couch too.
Yeah, we were on a couch.
At the very start, we were on
that green couch.
On a couch. I didn't have this mic. I had a terrible mic, which we already talked about that with the bad audio and whatever.
PTSD.
And I was recording that mic separately through this computer. Everything's figured out.
Yeah, everything's figured out.
But basically, now pretty good. I am loving this setup, and it's only gonna get better.
We don't really have mistakes anymore, which is great. The only mistake we ever run into, and it's constantly an issue, and hopefully one day we'll just get perfect, is one of our microphones is always quieter than the other. It seems.
Yes.
So it's always either, let's turn Sam up a little bit. Now Sam's too loud, or now I'm too quiet, so we need to turn both of them down. So we're gonna hope and pray that this is good for today and
I think it will
forward. I hope so, but we'll see.
Then the other thing was editing, because first where we started recording, and I guess like where we were recording before this, is now an editing room, which we actually showed that off a little bit in the Zelda video.
Yeah, I don't remember what video it was, but yeah, we showed off a picture of our editing space,
which we have on Twitter as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say on Twitter. We can probably pull the image from Twitter, but if you want to see more behind the stage like shit, our Twitter, we post a lot of stuff like that. But yeah, the recording room is pretty nice. We both have 2 separate desks, and they're like across from each other, and that makes it really easy for like, hey, what do you think of this? I need these files from your computer, so plug in this cord. Like, recording has just been streamlined, or editing has been streamlined so much better now.
Oh, so nicer.
Much.
Plus, I actually have 2 monitors instead of just. I record on just the laptop.
Yep. Even though fucking Sam's main monitor is dying right now.
It is dying. Oh.
He took it on him with a trip so he could edit while he was out of town. And now it's got like layers of dead pixels.
It's like, no.
It's tough.
I've had that for so long, even though I didn't pay for it.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
But now we have our own editing area. So it's like, if we've come this far in 6 months, who knows where we'll be in, maybe not another 6 months, but by the
end of this year, I think there's going to be a lot of differences, which is going to be great.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. I think just improvements in a lot of different ways. Our equipment and our setup is the best it's ever been. And I hope it stays like that. If not, just continues to get better.
All right, for sure. No, it's things are going good. A lot can happen in 6 months. But also, actually, as I guess this is kind of a transition to the next one, our numbers for, subscribers and how many views
it's been great.
And comments.
It's been very good.
They go up, but they went up because we've been consistent. I think we've only taken 1 break. Yeah. And that was right after New Year's for, I think, 1 week.
I think so. I think you're right.
I feel like there's one time where we missed one.
There was a day. What was it? We skipped an upload after ScreenSavers. Because we were so busy doing ScreenSavers that, like, to continue on from that, we were, like, so behind that we didn't really want to push Jake to make another thumbnail so fast. So we were like, we're taking a break day today. Like, we can't upload today. We literally can't. So, yeah, ScreenSavers, I don't know if we've talked about it very much just because we haven't really had the time to talk about it. But, like, ScreenSavers, our October event we did last year, and we'll continue to do every October. It was a lot. Like, fast. Like, I'm pretty sure a week before October, me and Sam were on the phone. I remember I was playing TF2 and we were like thinking up games and like the future and stuff. And like at one point it was like, oh dude, do we do a Halloween event? And then from there I went on to like, do we change the layout of the channel temporarily? Do we get new colors, new intro? What games do we play? Within like a week of October, we went, yeah, let's just do all this crazy month-long shit. Now we have to do it now.
Yeah.
So like, was it not like the next day we went Halloween shopping, or maybe even the day after that? Like it was very shortly after we went. Yeah, we should do this.
Yes, because and we'll get into this as when we talk about like how we plan our videos, but like it was very sudden. And also, I think the hardest part was it was so early. So like and especially me, I was not used to just being like, all right, video, and just like, oh my god, I'm not ready. Like it was just one after another.
Literally.
And that was only 2 a week, which now we do 3 a week, which we will talk about in a sec. But yeah, it was very sudden, but we got it done. But that's why we took a break, because it was a lot.
It was a lot for everybody.
It was. I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it.
Worth it? Oh, I thought you said it was. I thought it was worthless. I was like,
it was worth. No, it was worth it.
Damn, bro. Yeah, it was worth it. Definitely. I love ScreenSavers.
That's how every event we've been like, we should do this, and we're like, oh my god, that was so much work, and we're like, literally. I have no regrets.
Exactly. Every time we think about an event, it's like, yeah, this is gonna kind of suck, but also it's gonna be fun, and then we do it, and by the end we're like, yay.
Well, that's how recently we just did Resident Evil daily.
Lord.
That's how that was. Let's talk about that a little bit. So how did it even come up? I remember. So we were talking.
Yeah.
And then we were like, hey, you brought up, hey, we should try to do 3 videos a week. I was like, at first I was like, that's not a bad idea. Let me think about that. And then I kept thinking about it. I was like, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, same.
So that happened, but then I don't know how it came up, but I remember you were like, bro, Resident Evil is coming out soon. And I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. And then I think you were like, what if we just did daily before we went into 3 a week? And I was like, I don't know, bro. And then the next day I was like, yes.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
And that was crazy because also right before, okay, where do I even start with this? So leading up to that, I was going to be gone for a week because I was going to Italy.
Yep.
So no, 2 weeks. I was going to be gone for 2 weeks.
Yep.
So we had to first prepare all those videos. And then as soon as I got back, like literally I got this. Oh my God. It was crazy. I was so tired. So what happened was I took a train from Rome to Naples. I then was chilling with Isaac at the train station, and then we got some food, and then we waited 40 minutes for a bus that didn't come, just to walk 2.5 miles with all of our luggage. Oh which that was so heavy. And then literally I did that. I took a shower, went to bed, and the next day we walked to the airport just to then get on a flight, which was like first we had like a 2-hour flight from Naples to Zurich, and then a 12-hour flight from Zurich to LA, and then I had to drive 7 hours home. So that was just holy shit.
Yeah. You did so much shit in so little time, and that was the day before Resident Evil 9 came out. And we were talking, and with all the shit going on with you, I was like, yo, be real with me. Like, if you need a day, that's okay. Because originally we were saying, let's drop a video the night it comes out. And we were like, yeah, let's totally do that. But then over time, of course, it was like, okay, you're doing a lot of shit. You think you can do this? And you were like, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
Yeah, and those videos are still good. But I will say it definitely got to a point where I was just like, bruh. Because all I remember is being scared. But like, I got to that point where I had no reaction. Like, I was feeling everything, but like, I'm scared. But like, I was like I was extremely monotone. I was literally like something crazy would happen, and instead of my normal reaction would be like, oh, Tristan. What the fuck? I was just like, I don't want to do this.
I'm done.
Like, I was very monotone about it. I was like, yeah, I'm scared. I don't want to do this. Which is fair. Like as a jump scare would happen, I'd be like, bro.
You wouldn't be able to tell, but his soul actually just fell.
No, my heart was beating really fast. I remember I was tired, but I was like, why is my heart beating so fast?
Oh, Jesus. I'm going to have a heart attack.
So that was something, but it was still worth it 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Because, you got home, you slept for, I think 9 hours. You slept for 9 hours, and then you woke up, and we met up here to record. So yeah, Sam went from like I am on the other side of the country to I am now recording Resident Evil. Like your ability.
We did have like, one rest day, but those like 2 days, 3 days, I was awake, but I wasn't there. Like it was just like it felt like the whole thing was a dream. Like I was just in and out of consciousness. Like Fair. It was insane. But I don't know. I mean, I was like, I'm getting it done.
Yes, sir. You had the conviction. That's all that matters is that you wanted to do it. You said you'd do it. You showed up and you did it. There we go.
Yeah.
That's all you had to do.
It was a lot. But once I was finally back, I was like, dude, it's like that thing that Finn says, I'm me again.
I'm me again.
So that was great. But then we did daily, which
it was
sucked. I gotta be honest. It's like, well,
I'm still middle about it because it's like it was really fun and it was a fun goal.
Part of it sucked. Let me put
part
it
of it
that
did
way.
Suck. Part of it sucked.
I will just say it sucked, but it wasn't like this is terrible. I'm never doing it ever again.
Yeah.
It was more so that one thing sucked about it, and this part was, well, it's daily. That's the biggest thing, is how I get done with a video and it would be like, oh no, you still have one due like tomorrow. It was just every single second of every day where I was just like, bro, don't get me wrong, I love editing, but like I need a break. It was like, no, there is no break.
Yeah.
That was the first time where like I was like, this is just like, this feels like a corporate job, bro. Like it feels like I'm here to meet number requirements instead of, every other video where it's like, this is fun. This is just fun, period.
That's why daily uploads is just not like a thing we could ever do. Like burnout is such a real thing. So many people in this world are like, burnout doesn't exist. Just push yourself harder. Fuck no. This is like the most fun thing we do in our lives over the last like year of us working on it, 6 months of uploading. And to do daily and be upset that we were doing such is a bad sign. That's a very bad sign, especially with how good Resident Evil 9 was. Let me clarify that real quick before anyone gets any misunderstandings. That game was fucking amazing.
Yes.
Holy shit, I enjoyed every second of that game. I've played it through 2 more times since then. Like, that game rocked. It's just like meeting up, recording for like 6 hours, going home, and then just editing all the time whenever you can, and then coming back to play more. It's like we were inhaling like 3 times as much Resident Evil 9 as every other person who just sat down and played it through. Because not only was it watch the scene and go, oh, wow, it was watch that scene a couple times, cut it together so it sounds good, rewatch it again when it's all cut together, add in the edits, rewatch it again. It's like I've seen every cutscene in Resident Evil 9 like 10 times.
Yeah, the best way to put it for me, and I don't know if this is the best way to describe it, but like it felt like just corporate. Like it felt like more of like, you know, because like we said before, this is fun. I enjoy every single part of it. But the thing is even when we were recording, I was like, wait, intro, or like looking at the timer, or always having to make sure, instead of just being like, I am playing, and then like, this is fun.
Especially with the time crunches, because it was like, oh yeah, we can't just beat it tonight because we have to go home and edit it. I felt like I felt more like a machine than like a passion. Totally, I agree. I agree.
But like I said, I have no regrets about doing it. Yeah. Because not only was it a learning experience, I still enjoyed editing it. The only problem I had was just how much. What we learned from it was, well, everything we just said, where it's like, that was too much. Too much.
Yep.
Way too fast.
I think a beautiful thing about it, too, is not only was it like, oh my God, holy shit, doing daily sucked ass, but also when we were done, we were looking forward to doing 3 uploads a week like we are now.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Instead of like 3...
It put weight behind our idea of doing 3 videos a week. It was like, yeah, we just did daily and it sucked and I kind of don't want to edit right now, but I'm still down to do 3. That's a good number, you know?
Oh, yeah. It went from being like, man, like 2, like, yeah, that's pretty normal, it's whatever. And being like, oh, 3, that's gonna be a lot. To like, after doing that, now I see an hour and a half video, I'm like, that's nothing.
No, literally,
that's literally nothing, bro.
Exactly.
And you're like, I only have to do that once or twice a week.
Wait,
I got it. Like, also, it was perfect.
Being able to edit other videos is going to be very nice. We've just barely started getting back into editing other types of videos. Having a game where it's like all you have to do is edit down like the funny parts is going to be so nice in comparison to like, okay, so this cutscene is important because of this, and then we say this and we can't cut that. So it's like we had to be careful, Resident Evil 9.
Yes.
We don't have to be careful with other shit we've recorded, especially with our next coming up Let's Play, where we're playing through Shovel Knight coming up next week. But like, there's a cutscene at the beginning of the level. There's a cutscene at the end of the level. Like, that's all we need to add definitively. Everything else is just subjective to if we're having fun or not. Like, and that's great. I like that.
Which is great because, and also I feel like I said, it will show in the videos of like the more we enjoy. Well, I've said this before. The more we enjoy it, the better the video is.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's why I linked to the past.
Unless it's like this is the like Ice Age only, because that was great because it was so bad.
Game so bad it was good video.
Yes. Yeah. But that was the big point of doing daily, was because not only was it good to learn from it, but also, you know, now 3 videos is nothing. Once you do something that hard and then you basically cut it in half, more than half, you're like, that's it? Like,
okay.
Oh, I got this.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And like, also with
I
our
think
system,
we did it the best way. Like, that was definitely a good choice.
I think so. Because like the issues we came down to was like with Resident Evil 9, we knew it was going to take a while. It's a full story game. Mm-hmm. So like, how do we prepare ourselves for this? Because like, theoretically, if we didn't do daily and we continued doing 2 uploads a week until we were comfortable doing it to 3, it would have taken 6 weeks, two whole months of Resident Evil 9. That's how long it would have taken us to drop our whole series, which is bullshit because, you know, everyone's hyped for this game. Everyone's excited. So am I. So let's just get it out there, right? Let's just play it every day. Let's just upload it every day. Let's get it done. And it felt so good to upload part 12, bro. I was like, oh, it's done. It's done. So I think it was the best idea and we did it right. But, you know, we learned a lot from it. And I think another thing that really got me was it would have been easy, but then in practice it wasn't, because the idea was, okay, I'm in charge of episode 1. Sam, you don't have to do anything. Maybe start preparing for episode 2, but you don't need to edit yet. I will take care of episode 1. Get episode 1 done, upload it. Okay, cool. A video's down. Theoretically, now it's Sam's turn, so now I get a break. But then you start to realize that, like, if you don't at least start your episode the night before it's due, you know, you got to do it. So it was like your break time in between was like fucking, I think I had maybe like 5 hours of free time in between episodes. I'd wake up and I'd do my laundry and do other stuff, and then I'd just edit all day. So sometimes I'd be downstairs watching a show, and then it would hit 11:30, and I'd be like, well, I better start continuing to edit, because if I don't do it now, it's not happening, and it has to happen. So
yeah, and don't tell anyone, but we were late a couple of times, but it was always the same day, and it was never like we're 12 hours late.
Yes, it was always like 2 hours, and if anything, like it was because it takes a while to export. Okay, don't.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That was not
okay.
That was not like, okay, it's done when we finished editing at like 2 hours after, and it's like, all right, now we need to export. Exporting sometimes is like, oh, it's only an hour, or this will take 5 hours. It's like, bro.
I remember you finished an upload, and then you exported on your computer, and you went, yo, when you wake up in the morning, can you just give it a quick watch before you upload it? And I watched it through, and then there was a big editing error where it went black for a little bit. So I was like, okay, I just got to fix that real quick. So I just went in, and all I did is move the clips closer to each other. And then it took 2 hours to export the fix. I was like, so fucking annoying. Thank God we're done with that. Resident Evil 9 was amazing, but I'm not doing daily. If we do daily again, it's going to be for another very special game that deserves it, but God, it's not going to be anytime soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's also just like, this is more like a nitpick than anything else, but I know you agree with me about it, and I don't think anybody else is going to care, but like the Resident Evil series is like kind of a sad sore thumb when you look at the library. I think eventually when you look through our videos, you're going to go, oh, wow, that's cool. But as of right now, it's like you go to our videos and it's just all Resident Evil 9. And then you scroll down, you get all the rest of our videos. So it almost kind of looks like all we did was play Resident Evil 9. That's our whole thing.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Now on our channel, it's just like you're scrolling and like, because before it's be like, oh, different video. Like there's a ton of variety, whereas like, now, like in 2 months, you're gonna be like, oh, all these different Resident Evil 9, all these different videos. Like,
yeah, exactly. Just a big RE9 block.
Yeah,
with like 4 rows of videos.
Yeah,
so it'll look cool later. But as of right now, there's 2 other videos that have come out since then. So it's 2 videos and then all of RE9, and I'm just like, ugh, just move away.
But the big gist, no regrets.
No regrets. We learned a lot.
Well, I would do it again.
I would too. We will do it again probably. There will probably be that game where we're like, fuck.
We'll probably. Maybe once a year though, because
maybe twice a year. It really has to be something special is the thing. It has to be something like we have to. Like we both agree like it must happen. Where I think a lot of games it can be like, yeah, I mean we can play it over the span of 2 months, whatever. But RE9, a story-based game that big, especially since there hasn't been a new fucking game with like Leon or anything, it had to be daily. It had to be. It had to be. It was the only way. But like who knows what that next game would be. I can't even think of one. We wouldn't even do that for a Zelda game, I feel like.
No.
Like, not because it's like, Zelda games are great and all, don't get me wrong, but like...
They're not meant to be rushed through.
No.
They're meant to be, to take your time.
Like hundreds of hours kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. They're
RE9,
not...
it was like...
It is Zelda, not only is it not a quick experience, but they are not making it to be like, yeah, it's just a quick game. No. You're literally... They add so much detail for you to take your time and be like... I didn't know that, or being like, this is a crazy detail. Like, it's part of the game to take your time. So rushing through it, I feel like would
hinder the whole thing.
Yes, it would kind of ruin the vibe of the video, in my opinion. So
I agree. The experience of playing it would be worse. The video itself would be worse. And also, like, that isn't to say Resident Evil 9 isn't like a game that you need to take your time with, because we did. It was 12 episodes, so we played for like a long time. But Resident Evil 9 is a linear story progression game where you just walk and do stuff, and also the game continues to play. Where like Zelda's, it's like, I'm bored, we should go here. Okay, like there's exploration, there's freedom in that way, and like you can't binge that. That's not fun.
Also, though, what really helped is me and you were both able to play.
Oh yeah, true.
With 6 months in, because one thing I think I may have brought this up in podcast 1, but like one thing I mentioned is at that time we had like 4 videos. So the amount of videos is we have now, it's like 60 or 70 videos. So
I think so.
We're really close to 70, I think.
That's crazy.
Because we were at like 68 or something. But we've noticed that once you get to a certain point is, we have so many that like you can go to our channel and you might click on a video. Or at least people are clicking on a video. And then now they're seeing like, oh wait, they do this, and this. Mm-hmm. Like it's not, like there's a bunch of different things, like types of videos or games. And we've noticed older videos getting views slowly.
Oh, so nice.
And that is super nice. And when I saw that, I was like, this is very encouraging, because I don't know, it's nice to know that like people, it's not just a video we make a video, it gets views when it comes out and dies.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it'll be continued. Like every video is contributing. Yeah. Instead of just, it's only the new uploads. It's really nice to see that, because also showing that like people enjoy our content, which is great. That's the point of a video, is to be enjoyed. So that's amazing. And even our most popular video, which is FNAF VR right now, every 1 to 3 days it gets a view, which is insane.
I can't fully comprehend that, to be honest.
No.
It's crazy. No. It's really nice, because starting out, I didn't really have any issues when it came to numbers or anything like that, because it's like, it's a YouTube channel. I understand how it works. It's not going to be that great. But like seeing just how good it's gotten, it's very encouraging. That's the best way to put it. It's just so encouraging that we're putting in all this time and like effort into these videos and these ideas. Like all of our free time is screensavers, man. And
absolutely.
Every second of our free time is screensavers, and I don't mind it, because not only is it super fun and shit, but also like, you know, people like it. There is proof that people like it. We are not like, you know, just blowing shit into the void.
Guys, it'll work. Trust, bro. Trust.
Please.
No.
It'll work. We are so happy with the support we've been given, and we appreciate every person who's given their time to us, dude. If you've watched one video, even if you haven't subscribed, bro, appreciate you for even wanting to click on the video and try it out, because we pour our heart and soul into every fucking video. We drop like at minimum like 7 hours into every video we make, usually more.
A lot.
So to have people actually sit down and watch them, that's amazing. Like, thank you so much. So yeah, the numbers have been great all around. To hit 100 in this amount of time is still so crazy, because like,
it's real, because it still hasn't clicked.
Yeah, same. 100 people. You couldn't fit 100 people in this room. I mean,
and also how fast it was. And we've been getting like 1 sub every video, which
crazy. I've never seen
crazy.
That.
It's crazy too, because like before, like it's weird, because I knew like I'm pretty sure I said this, but like I knew that this was going to happen, because I remember telling you that once we get more videos and have a catalog, it's going to like almost exponentially go up.
Right.
And I was right.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, I was like, wait, how was I right? Like I knew that and I said it, but I'm still like, that guy's not.
Dude, you can see into the future and the past. That's crazy.
Well,
past you knew the future.
It's weird. It's one thing to say it. It's another thing to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest thing. It's insane. I just can't. It's weird actually seeing it.
I agree. And like, I think a thing that's even more mind like blowing than like 100 to me right now is like, we're almost at 110. So it's like somehow we hit 100 like 2 weeks ago, and now we're almost at 110. And then the same thing again. Like, we're literally going to blink and we're going to be at 120. And we're going to blink again and we're going to be at 130. And it's like, next thing you know, 200. What the fuck just happened? Why are we at 200 now? What happened? And that's just like, that's crazy to me. That will happen. It will happen. Like, just we keep doing what we're doing and it'll happen.
I was going to add to that. It's nice too, because I've said this, and I will say this every time. I love every part of this. Every single part of this. I know I just said like, I don't like there's times I don't have fun with the daily uploads, but every single part, recording, editing, publishing, checking it, everything, literally every single part of this, I enjoy. There's not a part where I'm like, man, I wish I could just eliminate this from the process. No.
Right.
I mean, there might be parts that are just like, whatever, like transferring files is whatever, but like,
man, if I didn't have to transfer
but recording and editing, which is 90% of it,
yep,
is enjoyable. And that's the biggest thing, is it's nice to have something you enjoy and are passionate about like this and see that it's working, and to know that like people, when you care, people care.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that.
Especially with like, not to get too deep into it, but just the world around us is a little tough right now.
I was just going to say that. We're not going to get into anything, of course, but with how the world is, it's nice to have something like this, because it's like, this makes me happy. If there's any time where I'm like, for anything, not just like what's going on in the world, but just my life, or like if I'm going through a breakup, or I don't know, stepped in some weird liquid or some bullshit. Like, it'd just be like, I'm just gonna edit a video and be happy.
Exactly.
It's nice to have something to look forward to in life, I guess. If I had to put it as basic as possible, it's nice to have something to look forward to.
I agree. I love all parts of ScreenSavers, and it really is my lifeblood. And it's just kind of like, I think the thing that really solidifies it for me is like, before I was like hardcore doing ScreenSaver stuff, like editing every day and shit like that. Like, there was a lot of other stuff I do. I definitely used to play through games a lot faster before I started editing every day. Same with like going to events and stuff. But like, I don't know. I don't regret the sacrifices I've made to get to this point. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've had to miss maybe 1 or 2 events, and I'm sorry to anybody I had to cancel on. But at the same time, I hope you understand that this is like really big in all aspects of my future and my ideas. There will be time to do other stuff. This is the now, and this is how it's going to be until we can do some crazy shit like, let's go have a party or some shit like that. I will be there, but I got to grind first.
God, there's so many things I want to talk about. But,
I know.
I'll start with this. And we've talked about this. This is something where like, when I feel like whenever I hear things where it's like, yeah, I'm hustling. It's like, that's kind of cringe to say like, yeah, I'm hustling, and you're just like drop shipping or some bullshit. But like this, like whenever I've put like, damn, I've put fucking hours upon hours into editing and videos, and I'm like, damn, that was actually hustling. And believe it or not, hustling's supposed to feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good when I've put in 40, if I put 130 hours into editing and just ScreenSavers in a week, I feel good about it. I'm not like, that was fucking exhausting. I'm like, worth it. Every single second.
I agree.
And that's how it should be. That's what I've learned through doing this, is you can do things and put fucking hours upon hours into things, and it can still feel good. Because most people think like, oh, they work at a job and they're like, the job's okay, or like they hate their job and they put fucking hours in it, and all they get is a paycheck, right? We are not I want to preface this. We are not getting paid right now, like at all.
Nope.
Guess what? Doesn't fucking matter to me right now, because I enjoy every second. It makes me happy and I love it. It just makes it feels like it makes everything worth it.
Yeah. Those days you have to spend at work that you're like, holy fuck, I wish I wasn't here right now. It's worth it, because you need to make the money to continue to make ScreenSavers. Like every second you're like, fuck, I don't want to be doing this. You got that. There's, like you were saying, there's something to look forward to, whether it's the future or whether it's just that afternoon. Man, at least I get to go and edit. At least we have a recording session tomorrow. There's always something to look forward to. And that's something you can't replace when it comes to like motivation. Yeah.
And even just seeing comments, which like we have,
that's my favorite.
There's somebody who is always commenting. You know who you are.
Appreciate you.
I love you.
I love commenters. It's like, even just small comments, I'm like, the fact that you went out of your way to say
genuinely, something. This might sound a little corny, but like genuinely, you make my day. I appreciate it. Dude, it's amazing.
My heart skips a beat when I check our channel and I'm like, oh, I wonder how the video's doing today. And I see the little red like notification on the bell and I'm like, it's either a new sub or a comment. And either one, I'm like, you're my fucking hero. That shit's always the best. That's the biggest dopamine hit. Dropping 12 hours into a video, dropping it, and then just at one point you're like, I wonder how it's doing. It's got a comment.
Oh my god. It's nice because we're kind of in like the golden age for our channel right now in terms of like how I don't know how I'd put that. Maybe not golden age, but like it's really nice right now because right now, like I said, we're making no money, which isn't a problem because it's nice. And I brought this up in the first podcast. The only reason why I want money is so I can continue to do this.
Right.
That I'm not like, I can't wait to get rich being a YouTuber.
God, when I'm rich, I'm gonna
when I'm
get
that
so
YouTuber,
lazy.
Dude, we gotta lock in. Once we start a podcast, 2 months in, we're good.
Dude,
we can quit our jobs.
We're set, dude. Our podcast just went off the charts.
Every 30-year-old white man's dream.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. It's either you're a 30-year-old man and you're talking about some really horrendous, like racist, sexist shit, or you're like a 13-year-old boy and you're like, today I went to the gas station with my friend Mark. They don't edit, so like you just sit there while they're like thinking up what to talk about next. You're like, peak podcast.
Yeah. Also, not being paid is nice because, like I said, it shows that not only do I, but you, like, we do it because I'm not here just to get paid. I'm here because, like I said, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Makes me happy.
I recommend people to give it a shot. I think a lot of people are really discouraged to start YouTube because everybody wants to be a YouTuber. You know, you hear from everybody, I'd love to be a YouTuber. Me too, bro. But like so many of them either never try for countless reasons, or they barely try, they fail, and then they give up. You know what I mean? I hope that there are other people out in this world, you know, who are going through the same thing as us. They, you know, spend all this time on this passion project, this YouTube channel, their future, and they're having a great time along the way. Same with us. I'd love to be able to relate to some people in this world, because this feeling I feel now, I don't know if I've been happier, to be honest. Like maybe when I was like a kid and I had literally zero worries and I just play Fortnite all day. like that's the equivalent. You remember peak Fortnite? That's how much fun I'm having playing screensavers or doing screensavers, man.
Yeah. I was kind of gonna go. I wanted to talk about this just because. I'll start with this, but yeah, me and Tristan were talking about it. Is obviously yes, like we said, because we said this in the first podcast. I'm not trying to repeat everything we said in there, but yeah, you know, it takes like everyone will be like, oh, I'd love to be a YouTuber, but to actually like do it and want to do it and be passionate about it is a big thing. But one thing we didn't bring up that I will add upon is also like sometimes some people kind of aren't made for, at least specifically what we do, like games and reactions. Like I have a friend who I would love if, you know, to get him on sometime. But my biggest thing is like why he probably wouldn't be like one of us is not even because like he probably wouldn't edit or anything, but because he's just like one of those people who he doesn't really react. You know what I mean? So he like, it's nice because like with me, and especially like not having seen things naturally, like I'm just autistic with my reactions, I guess is how I'll put it.
It's a good way to put it.
Like literally like just naturally something crazy will be happen and I will like, it is my actual reaction to go like,
whoa,
what? Like,
no way.
That's just how I am. Instead of being like, oh, that's crazy, I didn't think about that. I'm actually maybe in Resident Evil I was like that, but
9 hours of sleep after being on planes for 2 days straight, like, oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, I'm dead. Yeah, literally.
Done, man.
I'm dead.
Yeah,
that's
imagine trying to run a YouTube channel with someone who's like purely melancholic, like all the time, like, I didn't even, what? Okay, whatever. I didn't think about that. That's a great reveal.
And even if I don't have a crazy action, I'm still like, I don't understand this. I'm gonna ask 20 questions.
That's good.
Instead of being like, I don't get it. This is dumb. Instead, I'm like Sonic Unleashed. There's a lot I didn't understand. I was like, wait, I guess spoiler alert, but wait, Chip is a light guy? Like, how the fuck? How does this work? And then, you know, instead of actually, that's a great example. I was like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, even that's a reaction of being like, Tristan, how does that make sense? I was just like, what? How does that make sense? Like. And I was like, oh, but I don't know. Do you add on to it instead of just,
right.
Okay.
Yeah, either like coming to like I think this, or like figuring it out yourself. It is nice to have that bounce back. And I think it works in both ways where it's like, you're like, wait, how does that work? And immediately I chirp up like, oh, bro, I'm glad you asked.
Yes.
You know, I was actually hoping you would ask that question exactly, that exact question. Doing YouTube and stuff is hard no matter what. But also at the same time, like, yeah, like you're saying, like not a lot of people can sit down and do a Let's Play. Even though on paper it sounds pretty easy to just sit down and play a video game, but everybody should do a YouTube channel, whatever the fuck they want, man. Go on cool hikes. Go to every golf course in the US. I don't fucking know. Do YouTube about something you like, because that's the beauty of content creation. That's the beauty of YouTube, is just, I like crickets. You can make videos about crickets. There are millions of people in this world. They also like crickets.
Yeah.
Now you got a community of people who like the same shit as you. It's beautiful.
My biggest thing is you have free will. Do whatever the hell you as long as yes, I was about to add, as long as you are not negatively impacting others. Mm-hmm. Do what you want, bro. Like live your best life. Use that free will.
Exactly.
One thing I was gonna add to switch into something else is for people who do want to do like YouTube, or specifically like what we do, like kind of 2-player Let's Play.
The duo Let's Play.
I'm only going to say one thing about it. If you do, edit your videos for the love of God. And I mean this as because I care about you. Please edit your videos. And the only reason I say that is because me and Tristan will sometimes like get videos where like, oh, there's another channel like who it's 2 people that play a game, or maybe or just anyone playing a game. And we'll be like, this is cool. Or even like, wow, they have good thumbnails and videos like 20 minutes. We click on it and it's like, there is no editing, which my biggest thing is, unfortunately, you know, that's just how it is you have to edit your videos, you know?
Yeah.
Because like there's so many times where me and Tristan have been like, should I keep this in? And be like, unfortunately, no, we should cut it.
Yeah.
A great example, if there's a tutorial, the way audiences work is, yes, just get rid of it. They do not want to see you read it. Because like I saw a video where somebody read the entire tutorial, and it's like, you want to know what you should have done? You should have just read it yourself, cut all of it out of the video, and then had a little segment of you summarizing it. Because your audience want to hear you say it. Because they want you to just know it. And I hate to say it, like, the audience isn't wrong. So...
yeah, that's just how it is, and for a rightful reason. And it's like, the audience does not need to know that right trigger is to shoot. That is not information that a viewer watching your video needs to know. You need to know the controls.
Yes.
I, the viewer, need to know what happens in the game and watch you do it. Like, just play the game already. Yeah. And I think, like... one thing I want to add on into like the people who don't edit is I almost feel like not to go in on Game Grumps here because I love Game Grumps. We've talked about that, but they have kind of started the idea of like, oh yeah, we can just sit down and talk for 10 minutes and that's it.
And hit upload.
Yeah, that's all it has to be.
Set a 15, 20-minute timer.
That's what Game Grumps does. They still do their, their background art. They still edit in portions. They still do their thumbnails, especially with their hour-long videos. I haven't sat down and watched the full one. They probably still do cuts and stuff, but their early Game Grumps videos where every single video is 10 minutes long to the time, like literally 5-second differences. They did not edit those videos. And the difference between you and the Game Grumps is the Game Grumps are godly commentators. I don't think I've ever seen a duo be able to hold a 10-minute conversation for a 200-part series, and I can actually watch the whole 200 parts and be like, yeah, that was good. No edits, no bits, no sound effects, no images, just them talking. No one else can do it. I'm sorry. Just Game Grumps. Yeah. They're that talented. So like edit your videos. Okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to have a part that's like, oh, I kind of stumbled over my words here. Let's just cut it. Cool. Good for you, man. It doesn't make it feel like every single word you say in a recording must stay no matter what. Did I say something I shouldn't have said? Let's just scrap the whole video. I don't want to edit it, so it's gone.
Yeah, and all 3 things. Number 1, even if Game Grumps wasn't such a god-tier commentators, it was a different time back then, and they are now at the point where they just have the recognition. If you know, like, Let's Play channels, you know Game Grumps. So, like, they have that. They've already built it. So like, and same with us when we started. No one gives a shit about you. No one cares. No one knows you. So your video better be entertaining to watch and have a good thumbnail.
Right.
And the second thing was, you don't even have to like add in images and all this. Just cut the dead space. Number one rule.
At the best.
I will, if you were to change anything, and this is my one piece of advice. I could list a lot, but no, I will just list this. Cut the dead space. That's it. That's all I ask. You will do so much better, because unfortunately that's the bare minimum.
It is the bare minimum.
That's what we do, and that's what we do with our videos. First things is obviously record and all that. First things is we get a timeline set, then we cut the dead space, and then we add edits, or we add edits as we're going. But number one thing is cut the dead space.
Just make it the best points of that video, whether it's story or you saying something silly or something you want to edit in later. Just get rid of everything else that does not fucking matter at all. And then from there you can add more. But theoretically, like, that's all you have to do and you can hit export. It's enough that, like, at least personally, I will watch further than like a minute because I can tell that you guys at least tried. At least you tried, you know?
And also, I can guarantee that, like, I mean, if you already have somewhat of a following, it will do better.
Definitely.
Even if it's like people are watching 30 seconds longer, it will do better.
And I think, like, I just feel like a lot of people out there, when it comes to stuff that's like a passion, they don't want to put in the effort to do the thing. So I can just see, like, people being like, yeah, well, editing is hard. Do you want to be a YouTuber or not? Okay. Simple as, period. Do you want to be a YouTuber? Yes. Okay. Well, you're going to have to edit your videos. That's just how it's going to have to be. I feel like a lot of people are probably going to be like, well, I don't know, editing's really tough and, like, I got to learn a whole thing. Learn it. Do it. You have to do it no matter what. It's not like you can magically just make enough money to pay someone to do it. I guess maybe you could if you got a good enough job. Learn the thing. Start with nothing. Make the thing. Fail. Learn from it until you find your craft. Your craft is beautiful. And then guess what? A year from then, your craft looks like shit because you already got better stuff from then. Like, our videos now look 8 times better than our first, like, 8.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You click on our first video. Well, actually, yes. Our first, like, 5-10 videos, they're like, don't get me wrong. I'll go back and I still enjoy them. But compared to a video now, ooh,
yeah,
we're doing a lot better. Also, last thing I will add on to this. Once you start just cutting and it's natural and you're fast at it, it's not a chore. It's just part of the process, and it's not bad. It's not like, oh, this is so enjoyable, but it's not. It doesn't suck at all. Like, you're like, because also that's the fun part about editing is when you're done, you're like, this is what I've just crafted, this beautiful masterpiece of video. I'm happy with it, and then it's great. It's just whole thing's great.
It's smooth sailings from there. I love editing because like I'll be like, yeah, I'll edit for a little bit. And then like once you pass like 10 minutes, I mean, I had the mindset to finish the whole video I was editing today, but we needed to record this and I needed to take a shower and do this other stuff. If nothing else was going on today, I would have edited that whole Shovel Knight episode today just because 10 minutes in, I was like, yeah, I can do all this. It's just how it is. Once you do it enough times, you're just like, yeah, it'll get done. You're in like robot mode. Do this next, cut here. That's good. Okay, moving on.
Oh yeah, best thing that I do is if I'm like, man, like I know I have to edit today, but it's like, damn, I really don't want to. Just set a 10-minute timer, and then when it's up, if you're like, okay, well I'm gonna take a break. I mean, I have never, once that 10-minute timer's done, I'm like, I'm going to do a little bit more at least.
2 hours later. Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
That shit's the best. I love that feeling. Let's move on to some questions we wrote down, huh?
Yes.
Just to add some more stuff in here. We know this episode is very scrambled, but oh yeah. Why did we switch to 3 videos a week? Dude, it was so hard doing 2 and like trying to consistently release an upload system where like it doesn't take 2 months to do something, because like Link to the Past, that came out nearly 2 months in time because it was 2 episodes of Link to the Past, one-off starting the next week after, and then 1 episode of Link to the Past. Then the week after that would be another, and then a one-off. And so the system was just like, first off, kind of unsatisfying.
Yes.
And second off, like, it just took forever to do anything. And we constantly hit the wall of like, I would love to go record the next thing we want to record, but we're not trying to have a file with 800 gigabytes of, shit to do. That's overwhelming as fuck. So there'd be points where it's like, we just can't meet up to record until we're done doing this. So 3 uploads a week? Damn, we gonna get through games like that, dude.
Oh,
thank God.
The perfect amount where it's not too much, where it's like, oh my God, I'm overworked. But at the same time, it's not too little, where it's like, bro, I just want to play. We're done. We're editing. I want to play the next game.
Exactly.
It is perfect.
I think we'll be able to get through games a lot faster, and also the system of meet up, record, edit, will just be faster overall, so we'll have a more fun time doing all of our parts to make a video. I'm so excited to start recording again. We're gonna play more Shovel Knight like next week.
Yeah, no, and it's also nice because I'm sure as a viewer it's also nice because you get to see more. Plus, it'll be nice because channel growth just goes up when you do more videos.
Yeah, more videos we consistently make, the better things will go.
That kind of transitions to how do we come up with our videos.
And dude, we raw dog that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of them, like, we'll usually plan the idea of at least all of the like one-offs and let's plays at least like a month, or at the least like 2 weeks in advance for the most part.
Yeah,
I mean, with Resident Evil 9 it was kind of different because we finished and we were like, oh shit, we gotta come up with the next videos.
Yeah, we were like, fuck, what's next? And then we had to write all that shit.
But for the most part it's usually like 2 weeks at least, then we can record and edit, whatever.
It's been the calendar system recently.
Yes.
We've scheduled out the whole month. We will usually go last week of the month. We will sit down and go, what are we uploading next month? And we will go, okay, so we're doing this Let's Play. So this Let's Play is going to go on for that long. And then in between those are going to be one-offs. What kind of one-offs do we want to do? We definitely want to do at least one live action. Why? Because why not? We feel like it. We definitely want to do a game, a horror game. We just kind of feel out the vibe of what we're feeling should fill in the spaces. And then from there, we're going into the detail. And my favorite shit is when we plan vlogs and live action stuff. Because like when we thought up the idea for the shock collar video, you were at work.
Yeah. So I'm excited to tell the story.
He drives, so he was just on the phone driving while we were talking, and I was at home on the computer like writing down notes and shit. But yeah, we thought up that idea from there.
Because I called you and I was like, oh, we should do making a cake blindfolded for the video. And then we got talking. I don't know how it came up, but we got talking. We were like, but we need something else. We need to spice it up.
Blindfold
we were like,
cake is
okay,
fun,
well, how do we spice it up? Like, what do we do? And somehow we were like, let's shock each other with a dog collar. So it kind of just flows once we start talking about it. Then literally, I think that day I came over to record it. So It was sometimes, what I'm trying to say is sometimes they're planned, we get time. Other days it's like we record and this video is due in 3 days. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit of both, but also it is what it is. It was so fun.
I love that video. I love every part of that video. Even getting shocked was fun. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this commitment to you guys right now. The shocking, the level will be higher next time we get shocked.
We're definitely shocking ourselves with higher voltages next time because it hurt. Don't get us wrong.
Hurts, but now that we're used to it, we're like, if we did the same level, it would not be the same. No, we need it to be like. I want it to be something where like you have 10 seconds to answer the question. I'll be like, well, what about wrong? Like if I don't immediately say, I'm like, ah.
Yeah, but definitely more brutal. Whatever we decide, it'll just be a lot more shocking. And the concept's fun, but the thing to always keep in mind with shit like that is just, I won't be doing it tomorrow. We make the idea of it. The day happens. The whole time we're like, fuck, I don't want to do this shit. But then the next day, you did it. We're done. So that's the thing that pushes me to do that. But
again, I'm happy with the video, bro. So
anything for the video.
Yeah,
I will do anything. Oh my god,
I will say that's one thing that's nice is when doing these is not only do I play games I would never play because like either I wouldn't know about them or I'd be like, well, I mean, I don't know. But also I do things where like I don't know. It's just I would never ever have done that if it wasn't like, but it's for the video.
It's for the video, man.
And I was like, okay,
yeah, all right.
It's the one thing I can't say no to.
But I love meeting up and doing that stuff too, because my mindset going into any video, usually any video that's not a video game, just because like video games are kind of standard. But like when we meet up for our vlog, my single pure objective is to make the best video of all time.
Yeah.
Does that mean that me and Sam now have to sit down and do tongue twisters? Yes.
Yeah,
we're doing it. Like, and that's I don't know. That's what makes it really fun. It's just on the spot being like, what if this isn't enough? What if this is a 10-minute long video? Damn, guess we have to cut our penises off, Sam. Come on, it's for the video. Come on.
Literally though, yeah. Oh my.
Tomorrow we don't have to cut our penises off. Just today. So come on. We'll think up more evil challenges to do. And the best part is the more we do the evil things, the more we're like, oh, that's not that bad. And then one day we will do the worst shit of all time.
And be like, we're done.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the worst video you have edited? I know mine.
I have one in mind, but it's just not coming to me right now. I actually straight up, I'm sorry, I'm looking at our channel real quick. It was either a performance thing of some sort where it's like, oh, this wasn't working, or I was sick. I don't even remember. I'm looking right now.
Was it a best of?
No. Best ofs take fucking forever, though. I have definitely been in a position where I'm like, God, I really don't want to make this best of right now.
Yeah, Tristan is the one who does this.
Yeah, I do. I always make our best of.
If you don't enjoy it, attack him.
Blame me. I agree.
Well, I will just say mine while you think of that.
Let me hear
mine, for worst that I edited, was personally the No I'm Not Human episode. And the reason was not because it was bad or anything. It was for two reasons. Number one, the first one was at the end, because that was our longest recording session, I'm pretty sure, which was like 4 or 5 hours.
Yep.
Actually, was that? Because Zelda 2 we recorded, yeah, but we took like an hour and 2 hour breaks in it. I don't know.
Yeah, we also took like a whole day break at one point too. We came back to continue another day. No I'm Not Human was in one go. We beat the whole thing in one sitting. And we were up till 4 a.m.
True. So I would say, yeah, I think No I'm Not Human is either our first or second longest recording session. So that was a lot of footage, and it's a long video, obviously. The biggest thing was at the end, we thought we were dead. So we were just like, well, just keep skipping it. We're dead anyways. But we weren't. And it was because of like the cat gave us an extra live, but we forgot about that or something. So at the end, we were just skipping it. So I was just like, okay, well, nothing's really happening. So I cut a lot of that out.
You still have to watch it all, though.
Yeah, I still had to watch it all. And also, it was so fucking long, dude. It was the equivalent of me editing like 3 videos, but for one video's length. Which, again, that's fine because that's how the video is. But I hated how long it took to edit that video.
Yeah.
So long.
It definitely took you like at minimum like 12 hours. I'm leaning more towards 13, I think.
Oh, definitely.
Because it was like multiple days. Just like you would just sit down and grind out like 40 minutes, an hour, 40, like just banging it out slowly. And then like looking at that timeline by the end, I was like, fuck. Like so
Dude,
much.
Premiere on my laptop literally was so slow by the end of it.
It was lagging so bad. I remember that. I remember trying to watch it when you finished and being like, holy fuck, this is like insufferable to watch with this lag. Jesus Christ.
But it's a good video.
It is a good video.
128 views, one of our better videos.
Love that video.
But yeah, that's probably the worst one editing wise. Again, I still enjoyed it. It was a great video. No problems with it. It was a lot.
I don't know entirely why. I have a small idea of why, but I think mine might be American Truck Sim. Because I fucking love that video. I love that game. I love the recording session. Everything about it was great. But I think editing it, I was just like, there's not a lot going on. With a podcast episode, like, I don't know, that's okay. Because, so I'm going to cut all of our voices and then I'm going to decide who should be on screen. And if anything, at the same time, if I really wanted to, I could be doing something else at the same time. Do I? No, because I don't want to miss something. But I could, because it's not like I need to sit there and look at the visuals. With American Truck Sim, it was like editing a podcast, but I still had to watch what was happening on screen because, okay, so this happens, which is on the left side of the screen. So now the camera can't be there anymore. So now the camera needs to be here. Okay, and now that the camera's up there, it's blocking this, so it needs to come back down afterward. Then our camera gave out at one point, so that was really fun to mess with, because then it's like, fuck, now there's a part without a camera. The video was like 2 hours of footage condensed down into 37. Our mics were different levels in audio. I think it was just all these small things together. I was just like so done. By the time I exported, I was like, I am so going to just wipe my hands of that whole video. Good video. Once again, I agree with you with No, I'm Not Human. Great video. I did not want to touch it anymore. I was like, give me something else. What's something we were really bad at when we started that we're better at now? Kind of just all the above.
Kind of everything. For me specifically, I'd say editing. Because, well, Tristan showed me how to edit. So
yeah.
I knew how to cut before, but that was basically it. Now I'm way faster, way better, and I know how to do most of it on my own. I mean, there's still often a lot of times where I might be like, how do I do this? But like for the most part, like I can set up a timeline and edit a whole video by myself if I had to. For me, editing specifically, but yeah, everything. Commentary, fixing audio issues, anything.
I think overall, something I was really bad at that I'm better at now, probably just consistency. That was my biggest thing. It's the reason why I wasn't successful on my other channels. It's just like I do all these things and some of them work, some of them don't, but I just wasn't consistent because of a million reasons we've talked about before. But ScreenSavers, I'm always consistent. I'm doing shit every day.
Bro.
So
I will tell my work I am not showing up tomorrow if that's how it has to be.
This video needs to be out and it's not done yet. I'm calling in. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, work, but also I'm not because fuck you.
yeah, for real.
How much time goes into a video? We kind of talked about it, but like
a lot.
Minimum, usually like 7 hours.
Well, I'd say this. If the video is an hour long, minimum triple the video length.
Yeah, because we have to watch the whole video through.
You have to watch the whole video through and cut all the dead space. And by the time you've added edits and checked everything, it's usually at least an hour or two more. And that's just a 1 hour video.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe like 5 hours for our shorter videos.
Yeah, I'd say about 5 hours.
But then, yeah, when it gets to like one-offs where we beat the whole game, like 10, maybe more. How far ahead do we usually record videos? It's sporadic. It's I would say on average we're usually about 2 weeks ahead. Like we try our best to be, but then we get into positions like this where we grinded out RE9 so hard that it was like now we need to get caught up to our 2 week time. So now it's like I don't know if we brought this up yet, but what we're recording right now, this podcast episode comes out tomorrow. So
yes,
when we're done recording now, I'm gonna edit all night and drop it tomorrow. So like we aim for 2 weeks, but sometimes this happens. Sometimes what's happening right now happens. So that's really fun.
And then I will be editing a video that comes out on Friday. So which we recorded. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. Yeah, we recorded the day before yesterday. We recorded a video that's gonna be out on Friday. So he has tonight and this maybe tomorrow morning to edit this, and I had about 5 days to edit. So,
but once those come out,
I've
already started working on Shovel Knight, so we can get ahead of Shovel Knight.
And then we still have to record our next one off. That's due next Friday.
And that's so doable. That's so doable.
Oh, absolutely.
We can do that and another one, and then Shovel Knight will carry the rest of it. So give us 2.5, 3 weeks. We'll be caught up back to 2 weeks.
Yes. Yes.
Favorite video we've recorded so far?
I was thinking about that, and I kind of want to say the Christmas one.
Oh, true. That one was really fun. All parts of that were like super duper fun.
I also I was so tired, as you saw. I was just laughing so much,
dropping shit that's like, whoa, what did you say that? Shit like that. That's my favorite kind of video, is going back and editing it and being like, why the fuck did I say that?
Dude, there's so many times where you'll be editing, you'll be like, dude, this part's hilarious when you said this. And I'll be like, I do not remember that at all, bro. What do you mean? That's the best part about when you edit and 2 weeks later, or record and then 2 weeks later you edit, is you'll completely forget you said something. You'll be like, there's no way I said something that funny.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like,
why did I think that up?
Yeah.
You're just on some different shit 2 weeks ago is the thing, I guess. I don't know what my favorite video ever to record ever was so far. I think I
have good funny ones, but the best?
Yeah. For me, it might be when we finished A Link to the Past. Because that's like my go-to thought right now is just your reaction to Ganon and then fighting him. Because the whole time I was just sitting there like, get him. Come on, bro, you can get him. Like,
hop out of my bed. I always fuck it up.
Hop out of my bed.
Hop out of my bed.
Turn my swag on.
My swag on.
Yeah, so I'll say off the top of my head without really thinking about it, probably that. I think I had the most fun just sitting there and being like, holy shit, this is it. The payoff of the whole fucking series. Been waiting for Sam to realize, even though you predicted it, that Akihime was Ganon. Wow, what? Has making videos made us more confident / comfortable on camera? Dude, the only reason I thought that question is because I wanted to oust you. Sam refused to hold a vlog camera for a while.
It's still rough. It's still hard for you to do.
At least you will now.
Yeah, it's still like,
what do I do? Like, what is I, do you like...
And then I will just take it out and just be like, down here and be like, no one can see this, right? It's definitely still hard because it's like, bro, what about other people? Nobody gives a fuck, dude. No. It's not like we're like being a public menace, dude. We're literally just doing a goofy bit, or you're just doing that thing where you're like, shit. Like, shit. Yeah, that. Like that.
Yeah, I think like that's the mindset I go into, and why I don't really mind like just holding the vlog camera like out and shit, making it super obvious I'm recording, is like, I'm not intruding on anyone else. We're purposely putting ourselves in a spot where like no one should really be in frame. Like if you look back at some of our vlogs, you can tell that we went from one corner to another corner, because it's like, I want to do a bit here, but no one can be in frame, or it's the back of their heads, or we blurred, or whatever it may be.
Wow, there's one exception.
Minus some exception. Listen, that one old lady.
yeah.
That one old lady was too fucking funny in the costume shopping video of Screensavers.
She's gonna see this, bro.
No,
her name is Susan.
I'm sorry. You just looked so funny sitting there, just standing still, looking at that animatronic ghost, like, you don't scare me. Like, so I don't know. I think we're pretty polite about it overall, and also like
NPC behavior, bro.
It was, dude. It was. But also like, I like to think that if I was in their position, the way I would see it is like, I would see that and I go, weird. And then I would continue on with my life, and it would leave my brain.
Oh, like, yeah.
Who even cares?
No one's like, oh, they're a bunch of filthy fucking YouTubers.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, it's just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, we're not doing shit like screaming in public restrooms. Oh, it's coming now.
Yeah, it's coming now. Or like Jack Dougherty douchebag, like harassing people with my bodyguards when they go like, what the fuck, bro? My bodyguard's like, what's wrong? What's wrong, bro? Like just full blown like using people on the street as like content.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
I don't know. At first, like, I'm a very shy person. I don't like being in big groups. I like more one-on-one. So doing things like on camera is not as bad because, like I said, like, I don't know, I'm not seeing thousands of people right now. So it's not as bad. But, like, in public, it's pretty tough. But it's getting better.
Yeah. You'll just continue to get more confident with it overall.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think I'm just more confident in the shit I say. I have dropped some shit.
Absolutely, dude. You guys need to know that there's things he would never say if it wasn't
just being
if we were recording. Yeah. Like there's things where I'm like, who is this guy?
Listen, here's the thing, right? It's not that I'm fake. It's not that I'm not being myself.
It's funny.
Just that the filter wall disappears when I'm on camera. When I'm recording, a thought enters my brain and I go, oh, I shouldn't really say that. But I'm like, fuck, that would be funny. And so I say it.
No, but that's good, though. Yeah, that's good. The thing is, it's good. So...
Yeah, I'll just drop some shit. I think that's the only difference with starting this. It's just like, even on Nerd Nitro, I probably would be like, nah. But like, I think also just having the thought that like, oh, I bet Sam will edit this, so I don't even have to decide if it stays in the video or not. It's up to him. I'm putting all the pressure on you about what I just said. Does it stay in the video? You're the one editing. It's your choice.
Every time I'm like, yes. I'm like, that was funny.
I've never once been like, though.
That's too far.
Yeah.
Ever.
Same. I usually do the same thing to you, though, is I'll hear you say something, and it's just a quick, like, should we keep this? And you go,
fuck it.
Yeah, we can keep it. I'm like, cool, okay, I wanted to keep it. Sounds good. Have we learned about each other from recording videos together? The only thing I can really think in mind that I've learned about Sam, just from sitting down and recording YouTube and stuff with Sam, is this man gets very emotionally attached to his favorite characters, and there's nothing wrong with that, because I do too. But like the example that comes to my mind is there's a part in RE9 where I died and Leon literally got ripped in half and Sam had to look away.
Bro.
He was like, and it's not because it's gore and it's not because it's gross, but it was just because it was Leon as
Kennedy. It's because it's Leon. Yeah,
exactly.
If it was a random civilian, I'd be like, oh, bro,
Dude,
Mr. X, look him out. That's crazy. He's so
And then that shit happens. You're like, my boy.
Yeah, and I was like,
no.
Dude, actually, though, yeah, I get way too attached. That's why I made a rule myself. If someone recommends a show and there is not a good ending, great example, Dexter, from what I've heard. I haven't seen it.
That's a bad ending. I didn't even know
I heard it had a bad ending.
Oh.
I will not watch it because I just am like, no.
Bad is
the worst is when
like,
it's hard because it's more has to be a show where you're really connected to the characters. Even when it's good, sometimes I struggle because like I don't want to go through that, man. I want to be so connected to a character and be like, it's over. What do you mean it's over? Even if it's a good ending,
is like is it bad as in like not well written, like objectively bad, or bad as in like everyone dies?
Both. If everyone dies, but like it's something where it's like that was the whole point and like it makes the story better and it was part of it. Like, it's something where it's like, that is still a good ending. I mean, I might watch it, but like, it has to be something where it's like, you're forcing me.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't want to do that, man. Don't put me through it.
Don't put me through this emotional burden. Nah, the first thing that comes to my mind is Evangelion, but that doesn't super count because I don't know how you felt, but for me, I hated every character in that show by the end. I was like, every single person here is such a fucking asshole. Y'all deserve this. Like, all of you.
Nah.
Especially Shinji. Don't get me started, bro. Worst character in an anime of all time. But that's why he's memorable.
I did tell you, I was like, bro, don't watch it. It's a waste of fucking time.
Dude, me and Brogan were laying down on the couch and we were like, what did we watch now? Brogan was like, if you've ever seen Young Justice of Evangelion, I kind of want to start it. And then we watched half the whole series in one sitting, and then we finished it the next day, and I was like, it was pretty good. Pretty good. I bought an Ava 1 Gundam I've been building. It was a pretty good show.
I only get too sidetracked on this, but I will say, when I saw the end, I was like, I was freaking out. I was like, what the fuck is happening? What is happening? They're all dying. Everyone's dead.
Dude, that song is so fucking good.
And then everyone's like, good job, Shinji. No. Fuck you, Shinji, bro.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congratulations.
No, the last like 3 episodes of that show and the movie are so fucking nuts because they like interlace different styles and live action and shit into it.
My only problem is like, just because it's deep and there's all these meanings doesn't mean it's good.
That's true. Sometimes you can dig too deep and it just becomes like too much. I felt like,
not that you need to spoon feed it to me, but like, give me something here, man. Like, you just threw just bullshit at everywhere, and I was just like, there is no picture, just the outline.
I think like maybe it's just because I watched it through with Brogan, so I had someone to like bounce my ideas back with.
I'll watch it by myself.
But I was pretty on track with my theories.
And I was...
by the time I finished it.
It's been a couple of years.
Oh, true. Yeah, I think if I watched Evangelion by myself and I was like 15, I probably would have been like, that is the most confusing piece of media I've ever seen in my life. But when we watched it, I gave my theories and then we watched the YouTube videos and I was like, I was half correct. And I was okay with that. I was like, yeah. So, have you ever seen Devilman Crybaby? Before we move on, because we will, but...
No.
We'll be sitting down and watching that soon.
Okay. But yeah, I really definitely get way too attached to game characters. Anything. I get way too invested into it. And again, that's what also makes like the game so good. Because like if I was really into a game and like I saw a character die, I would genuinely be
so fucked up about it.
Extremely be like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. Like you would hear it in my voice, the sadness. I don't think I'd cry because like I just don't cry like naturally, not like men don't cry, but literally like just naturally, I just don't. But you would tell. Yeah.
Dude, I'll definitely cry on camera one day. I'm trying to think of games that I will definitively cry to. Like without a doubt, I will definitely cry on camera. I will, without a single doubt in my mind, I will cry at the end of Skyward Sword.
Interesting.
I will cry during Twilight Princess, Final Fantasy VII. I think that's all I can think of right now. Those 3 games, there's no way. I will sit there and I will try not to. That's how much it's going to be like.
I cannot wait for you to play Amori.
Oh yeah, I don't know shit about Amori.
Oh, it's so good. The one game where it's a crazy story and I've played it and know it and you haven't.
I don't know a single thing. What game would we love to bring back for a video?
You go first.
Oh, fuck.
I'll go first.
Okay.
No, I'm not human all endings. I want to make that video. The biggest thing is that would be a long fucking recording session. And we need a guide the entire way.
Personally, I just don't want to do it. That's my biggest thing is I've seen the endings. I don't care for them. And
this video gets 50 likes. We'll do...
No. I just think I'm not going to
what video
much.
did we
do that in one? Oh man,
we did. What video was it?
I don't know. It
was an older one. It was either like Lego Indiana Jones, I think.
It's got to be this better happen, because if it doesn't, I'm going to fucking be pissed. But it's got to be like the person watching here's the say, if we hit this many likes, then we'll do this. Goes to like the video, ends up being, the 50th or whatever number we made up is, proceeds to go into the comments and says, now you guys have to do it. That way we know that we have to do it, because I don't fucking remember.
I have no idea what it is.
I don't know what video. I think it is Lego Indiana Jones, but I don't remember what it was that we promised.
It was you playing something, I think.
Who fucking knows? But
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. No, I'm not human. All endings. I didn't really care for all the endings. And I think the gameplay is one of those games where I only ever really wanted to experience it once, because I don't think it's very replayable. But I mean, I don't blame you for wanting to do it.
Yeah.
Just for satisfaction reasons, if anything, just to be like, we did it. But my fairest of fair warnings is, if we do it, I maybe be a little bit of a Debbie Downer throughout it. Not because I don't want to be here, but just because I'm just going to criticize kind of hard. I'm just going to be like, I think that ending's stupid. And then we'll play the next ending. Yeah, I think that ending's kind of stupid. That's how I felt watching all the endings. I was just like, I don't.
You watched them all?
Yeah.
Bruh.
I think there was 2. I was like, that was kind of cool. Everything else, I was like, they're 2-minute cutscenes that change almost
never mind.
nothing.
Scrap the video.
It's over.
Okay, well, what about you? What video would you love to bring back? Because I now have a different answer, because I did not know you've seen all endings.
Well, I remember we sat down and you started watching all of them, so I assumed you watched the video through. And I was like, okay, well, I want to watch it. I
stopped. I was like, no, I should wait.
We're going to play Klonoa again eventually. I definitely want to bring back Klonoa. That first game fucking was actually really good. I had my complaints definitely about like the ring system, but overall it had such a cool style and music, and like that game rocked. That was a really good platformer, so I want to play Klonoa 2 sometime soon. That's the game I want to bring back. All right, what's your new answer?
American Truck Sim.
True. We
will. And
yeah, we will, definitely.
We might be
indulging.
That's all we'll say. Who edits what videos? The way we decide that is we just say, do you want to edit this one? Sure. Okay, I'll do this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is the process. The only difference, though, I will say, is with series, we kind of alternate. So like I did Link to the Past. Well, we both did it.
Yeah, we did portions of Link to the Past.
Actually, no,
together.
Literally, like I just said, it's sometimes we try to do like he will do all of Shovel Knight and I'll do the one-offs, but like it's not a set in stone rule. It's like most of the time it really is just, hey, are you editing this? Yeah, okay, I'm editing this.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say 70% of the time that's how it is.
Yep, we pretty much just called dibs, pretty much, because it's like we recorded Shovel Knight and then we went, so who should edit it? And I was like, I want to, and you went, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either, do you mind editing this, or it's, I want to edit this. There's never really a point where it's like, Sam, please edit this video. And you're like,
I don't want to. Yeah.
Which Let's Play was our favorite? Let's narrow it down. Which game story from our Let's Plays have you liked the most so far? So we got Lego Indiana Jones,
Kingdom
Luigi's
Come Deliverance.
Mansion. Yep, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Sonic Unleashed, To the Past, Resident Evil 9.
Oh, story Resident Evil 9.
True. That's fair. It's a tough competition when it goes against RE9.
Yeah.
Story was
I was
really
like,
good.
damn, I don't know. RE9.
Yeah.
When I saw that.
Yeah, I might have to agree. Game/video ideas for the future. Yeah, so we're going to start wrapping up here. We're getting near the end questions. But game/video ideas for the future. I was talking about in the car today, and I'm not super proud to say it. We will be playing Kingdom Hearts this year. I don't know when. I can't give a month or a day or anything, but we will, because I feel the little devil hands in my soul reaching for my brain, and it's the Kingdom Hearts logos like coming around my brain. They want me to play it again.
And I've never played that game.
Yep.
All I know is that it has Disney and Sora is a character in it.
And that's good. I'm glad you don't, because I want to know your thoughts. Well, were you much of a Disney kid? I don't know if I've ever asked you this.
No.
Me either. I watched Disney, but I never was like, Disney.
Yeah, I was more just like, I watched Pixar films, but I was never like, Pixar.
Right. This is the coolest shit ever. It's just like, these are good movies. That's exactly how I felt. I feel that. What, you got a game/video idea?
Amori. I don't know when. I might not be this year or the next, but Amori is the biggest one just because, like I said, I know that game. I've played it. Tristan has not. Mm-hmm. So that'll be very interesting.
Damn, that's 2 RPGs confirmed this year. And let me confirm a third, not an RPG. We're definitely also playing Sonic 06 this year. That will probably be saved towards the later half of this year, probably near the end of this year. But it must happen. It must. It is written in stone. Duo YouTube channels must play through Sonic 06. And I must abide by that law.
This is kind of no, I'll say this for after. But what we want to upgrade for our equipment, number one, is probably, honestly, I would love like a podcast kind of desk or setup.
True.
Other than that, another mic for anytime we have a third person, because editing wise, that would be nice. So maybe to upgrade our audio interface here. But number one thing I can guarantee that will be changing soon is more shit in the background.
Yup. Shelves, collectibles. I brought oh no, I forgot it. Okay, remind me next time we come here. I need to bring my box of amiibos. I'm going to start putting the amiibos based on games back here so we can put up a couple by now. Yeah, but I think we're wrapping it up here. We're getting to the end of all our thoughts. So to finish it up, our next milestone, we've talked about this before, but if we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, holy
huge
shit.
Literally huge.
What the fuck? And that is not to say like, dude, we didn't hit 1,000 subs, I'm done. I'm done. Like,
yeah, we've already said if it takes 3 or 5, 10, 20, I mean, not 20 years.
20, but, I don't know. Yeah.
We're not 20 years, but like, yeah, like, we're not like.
This is the end all be all, man.
We either hit it or we die.
Or we're done.
Done.
It's just something that we can say out loud.
It's
just
the same
just
thing
have something
as,
to work towards.
Yes, it's the same thing as how I wanted 50 subs by the end of 2025, which we hit.
Yeah.
We actually did way better. We were at 70 by that time.
Yep.
By the end of the year.
Yes, sir. So, I don't know. More than anything else, it's just to put a number in the air to actively just go for.
Yes. I definitely don't. Again, we're not like planning on it because it is a pretty crazy goal, but why not?
Right.
You don't have those goals.
Reach for the fucking stars, man. Dream big.
Yeah. One thing too is with 6 months, we've noticed that we will definitely get hit for monetization. We will definitely hit our watch hours before subscribers.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Which is just, I don't know, interesting to think about because we thought it would be the other way around.
I thought the exact same thing.
Another thing is we've noticed that with our watch hours or people who watch videos, we are doing super well for how long people are watching. Mm-hmm. Like, insanely well. Like, most people who watch they're watching at least like 30% of the video or 50%. Whereas most of the times, it's like YouTube short level of attention spans where it's just the first minute or two and they're done. Whereas ours, like, it's nice because it shows that people like our quality videos, which
is very nice.
Like we said before, is nice. It makes me happy.
It makes me happy too. A little smile on my face. I check our little analytics and I see that on average most people make it to like 10 minutes and I go, wow, thank you for spending 10 minutes of your time sitting down and watching our video. Even if you didn't watch all the way through, that's great. That's crazy. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of like, oh, this video seems interesting, and I watch a minute of it and I'm like, not my style, and I just click off. So to have like on average past a minute, holy shit, thank you. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's weird too, even seeing older videos get tons more views. Our first podcast, when it came out, I think 8. No more than 12. Mm-hmm. It's at 80 now.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Okay, like how? But no, that's awesome.
I think that's pretty much it. Do you have any other thoughts?
Final words is after 6 months, we realized it's not a matter of can we do it, it's a matter of when. Like we said in the cake video, our 100 sub special, thank you. Mm-hmm. Genuinely, you very wholeheartedly. And it's weird. Last thing I'll put on, but it's weird because like, you know, I've seen YouTubers who are like, seriously, thank you means a lot. But like, it is actually impossible to convey appreciation through just saying it with words.
Yeah.
It's because like I feel so much by saying thank you, I appreciate it. That's all I can do. I don't know how else to do it other than, you know, keep making quality videos and adding more time into it. our work.
The biggest thing to always keep in mind that keeps us moving is just like that 100 subs is not just a number on our screen that decided to just continue to climb. It is real people who sat down and truly enjoyed what we did, and they continue to give us a chance. So to every single person who gives us that chance, every viewer, every sub, every commenter, whatever it is, thank you very, very much for giving us this chance to do what we love. Very, very thank you.
Yes. And we will continue to the videos will continue to get better.
Yep.
And once we are like, this is our like job, our career. The videos, they're going to be so good. We have so many what I call back burner ideas. Just wait. Just wait. It might be a long time, but they're going to be good.
Stick it through.
And we will do another one at 1 year.
Yep.
Podcast.
Yeah, we'll be back
going over
6 months from now to give a 1 year update, and then who knows, maybe 2 years, maybe a year and 6 months. We'll just continue to create bookmarks just because in the future, it's going to be really nice to look back and be like, damn, we made this 6 months in. We had 100 subs. Very, very cool. So that's going to end it for us. So
yeah,
thank you for watching this podcast episode. Make sure to like and subscribe if you feel inclined to do so. But otherwise, we'll return for a video Wednesday, I think. Don't quote me on that. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right.
All right, bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.